Hello everyone, my name is Hwaldar from DaGameTrain, and welcome to the Children's Activity Center known as Timespinner. With me is co-host Tash the Cat.
Oh, this is the Children's Activity Center and not fucking Booger Man, is it?
No. Well, that description may have been a bit harsh, but considering how long this game is, well, it isn't entirely inaccurate.
It's literally like 3 hours. I'm gonna knock this out of the park in one shot.
It's almost like a Sega game. Although, to be honest, some Sega games are longer. So anyway,
NES games are longer.
as you can see, I have played this game already, so I'm well prepared in the Department of Lore. And guess what? We don't even need to read that much anymore. That makes me very happy. Well, what the fuck is this game anyway? Well, it's a game about time travel. No wonder why it's so short.
Oh god, time travel in a video game, that's either gonna go extremely well or extremely badly.
For this playthrough, I spent a bit of time to unlock the last difficulty mode that's available for us, which required me to play through this a few times. Which is not a problem, all things considered. So let me just start New Game Plus, and we can choose the last available difficulty level, which is Nightmare Mode, level cap 255.
What?
Normally the level cap is 100, but this increases it.
Okay, I gotta say, Nightmare Mode level cap 1. I don't like the way that sounds.
I already beat it in 2 hours.
Fucking seriously?
It was not that much harder, to be honest.
Which one's the hardest difficulty mode? This one?
No, the hardest was just the first playthrough. And I will explain as to why that is the case as soon as the game loads, because right now it says it's not responding.
Oh dear. It's gonna be one of those days.
I'm pretty sure it will load. Yeah, here you go. So it's
There
fine.
we go.
Well, the game starts the story of itself in Planet Vindaria at some time in some future, I guess.
That is such a crap fantasy name, isn't it?
Oh, you think that's
Windaria.
you think that's the beginning of crap fantasy? Pull out your cliche bingo right now.
We're a cop on the run. Wait, no, wrong setting.
I can tick one off right now. Edgy random villager that doesn't like you because of what you've become.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, and here's another one we can tick off. Forgettable side character. Well, especially this one. This is the only time we see her.
I was about to say, maybe forgetting side character. Seems to have a bit of a memory problem.
No, it's forgettable and forgetting. So anyway, it
What's
is a
with the little
birthday
dragon?
party. We'll talk about that in a bit, but normally that's not supposed to be there. We're playing on NG Plus after all.
Okay.
But normally that's not there. Anyway, the story begins with you playing as a woman. Oy vey. The first game ever to have a woman protagonist, am I right?
The gender specials are taking over and other such things incels say.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a woman, and its name is I said its name. Oops. Whoop! I got banned from YouTube again.
I was gonna mention that going,
Damn it. And
so
just
she's a woman and her name is Lunace?
yes, I guess so.
Lunaeus? It's literally just Luna is.
She is Luna. Let's go with that. And
Is Luna.
And it's her birthday party, but you know, she is part of a clan that does time travel every now and then.
This looks like the saddest birthday party since the start of Fallout 3.
Hey, don't make fun of dead people, okay? Speaking of edgy side character.
Oh, hello, Yorn. You could just tell by that expression and haircut he's gonna be the edgy side character, can't you?
I don't even know
It just
why.
screams. It just screams, I never grew out of emo phase in high school.
I don't know why he's edgy, because he's literally only here in this area. and knowing what happens soon afterwards, it doesn't even matter if he's edgy.
Fucking what?
I thought I felt it get suddenly cold. Should have known it was just you.
Oh, we throwing shade here, boys.
Yeah, they are just shit talking on one another. It doesn't matter.
And I guess, and I'm betting the game's gonna go, yeah, we're still great friends, even though we shit talk each other all the time and just look like we hate each other.
You just got big because your mom's an elder. Well, your mom's got big gay, so what?
The worst part is every time somebody says that, I can picture the image of that smug-looking woman saying, "Remember, your mom have big gay."
Despite what the liberals tell you, your mom has big gay.
It's never gonna get old to me.
I love that. I think I got picked because I can do this, and then she does a magic. Because yes.
A magic that fucking hits him, that's hilarious. You'd just be an angry loser with the show. She'd be an angry loser? Have you looked in the mirror, Mr. Flews?
So I'd be you?
Thank you! Thank you!
Oh.
Oh, he angry, he flipped the table over!
Is table flipping in our cliche bingo?
It's in Japan's cliche bingo. There's always at least one table that gets flipped
I suppose you can use a free space for this.
Yeah, sure, we'll use the free space.
Free space. Pick whatever cliche you hate the most.
I do like that her retort to "you shouldn't provoke him" is, well, he shouldn't provoke me either. So it's, but she's like, who's the thing? Morella is basically just trying to put all the blame on Lunace when, like, Lunace is literally the victim in this scenario of some serial wank job, being a prick.
She's also a weird person because she made another cake in case of this happening. That implies that this is not the first time it happens.
It also implies that he's a dickhead and ruins parties with such regularity that she has had to devise this plan.
The orbs are also not supposed to be there, but that's part of the NG+.
I was about to ask, what is this shit? The Eyes of Fact?
No, Eyes of Fact are better. Getting into fights on your birthday? It's my present to myself.
I can do my fucking one.
You can't let them get to you so easily. Oh, that's her mother, by the way.
Ah, it's my birthday, I can do whatever I want. If I want to fucking deck a guy, I will deck a guy.
If I want to cosplay as Mad Max, you're not gonna stop me.
Throw thunderpoons.
Yeah, so we are all like, time messengers is big responsibility, but what the fuck even is it? And why should we care?
All of the Kalen clan.
You know, I should probably put this out here right now. You will find that the lore here is not very strongly built. There's a lot of loose ends and connections. And plot holes. But, you know, whatever. It's, as long as the gameplay is good, right? I hope.
Yeah. Like, I can excuse some bad story for good gameplay sometimes. Just as I can excuse bad gameplay for a good story.
Oh yeah, this is your tutorial, because this does have combat. Being a time messenger is big responsibility. Your mission, however, is much more important because you are the main character. You will need to be able to defend yourself against those who would try to stop you.
I mean, have you seen those things on our ears? We're clearly a main character of some description.
That's actually an alternative costume, by the way. I forgot to mention.
You're an asshole.
Sorry.
Just say, fuck it. Fuck the new game system.
Take these balls. They have been kept by the Kralin for many generations. Blue balls, in fact.
But your balls were red.
Yes.
So is that an upgraded version or something?
There's multiple variants. Try lifting both of the balls with your aura. One for each hand.
Please stop calling them balls.
But they are round, are they not?
I know, but just it just sounds so fucking wrong.
Handle these balls
Remember,
with great responsibility.
Cup the balls and shake them around a little bit.
If you shake them more than 3 times, you're playing with them.
Shake them around like an executive toy.
What?
Ladies, never fucking do that. That's just painful.
Maybe practice on the dummy first. Yeah.
Okay, shoots you.
Let's try actually using these blue balls. Don't mind.
Hello, level 112.
Don't mind the balls. Anyway. Oh, hold on. I also need to equip this to be more in line with what the tutorial is all about. Anyway, you attack with X if you're using a gamepad. If you're using keyboard, I don't fucking know. I never used the keyboard.
Who plays platformers with a keyboard?
Anyway, you press X and it does damage. I may be a little overpowered for that dummy though.
Little bit.
Now for your last present, I commissioned.
Why is the alchemist making you a necklace?
Because
Not like a jeweler.
Because we are different here.
Sure, why not?
It gives you a special attack. Basically. Try casting the special attack. Focus. It lets you shoot a ball of energy, a Hadouken. And of course, they also tell you, don't do this too often, you'll run out of mana. Because, well, that's reasonable.
Reasonable, but I don't really think that it'll matter for us.
Not anymore. Oh, I see you got the new cake. If you want to, you can try tasting the cake. But anyway,
is the cake any good?
Well, we'll see. Let me just put my shit back together.
I take it the plasma stuff is the best stuff?
For me, at least. Despite being a little sloppy, the cake tastes great. You suck at cooking.
You should have to make 2.
These decorations are really something. This one decoration. They're really awful. Oh, fuck off. I gave you a compliment. Take it. I hate people like that. Well, no, I don't hate them. It's just an expression of feelings. But seriously, if you got a compliment, don't pretend that you're shit. That's not why I gave you the compliment.
Yeah. I really irritates me when people do that. It's like, motherfucker, just take the compliment. Even if you don't believe it, I'm giving you a compliment.
Very relatable if you know our good old friend Shiba. He draws really well. Every time you tell him this is a very nice drawing. Oh, it sucks. No. Stop. I'll fucking punch you.
Yeah, one of my besties is like that as well. She utterly hates her art style. I'm just like, it looks fucking great!
I will punch you across the internet. Stop this.
And basically said to her, I will literally go to your fucking house and slap you until you start appreciating your own amazing art style, you fucking idiot. It looks incredible.
Yeah. This is actually an important line of text. I hope that if you go through the gate, we will end up friends again. This implies something. We'll get to know what it is later. Oh, this is the daddy-o of the edgelord. He is not actually edgy at all.
Oh, goody.
Instead, he is emotionally traumatized. I'm sorry about Yor. He'll get over it. Whatever her name is, would have been happy for you.
I think it's Jace.
I wanted to say that, but who the fuck knows?
So who's Jace?
I wish I could have met him. It's a big responsibility though. I don't envy you. Yeah.
Is Jace like a brother or your dad or what gives? Who's Jace?
Groen, Farron, and I and our kids are all so proud of you. Good luck.
Why can't you just say, our family is so proud of you, you've come so far, as opposed to having to list everything?
It's a bit complicated. We actually get to learn why that's the case.
Oh, interesting. There's a reason.
It'll be a great honor to serve alongside you as a time messenger. Now who the fuck is a time messenger? Oh, we walked into some plot. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt your plot.
Hello, plot.
You're ready. Let's get started for plot. Oh, here we go. Just like clockwork.
Laheim ships. They found us.
us.
Is that a swear or Is that a people?
It's a people. How
Good.
did they find us? Why did no one came back to warn us? We will have to be the warning. And this is where the titular Timespinner comes into play. This time around, apparently they will go with 2 people instead of 1 because, I don't know, I guess it's just that different. Normally they send only 1 person through. And this is where we also learn, more or less, that every time somebody uses the Timespinner, they kinda erase themselves from this particular timeline's history.
I mean, that's kind of understandable.
And this is the Timespinner. You use magic to power up the spinner, and it does the spinny thing. And then the fucking...
I was kind of expecting it to be just like a time turner thing from Harry Potter.
And then there's these dudes, and they gonna shoot her in the face.
Mother!
And here's Big Boy.
Oh damn, he big.
Oh lord, he coming.
Nuvius.
Oh no. He grabbed her
there
with
goes her mom.
telepathic powers. And, well, this is where the plot starts. She got smushed. You promise to kill
dead.
him, and then you time travel. Unfortunately, every time you time
explodes.
travel, the time spinner also blows up.
Oh god fucking damn it, you bunch of assholes! Who made this technology?
Nobody knows. It's just there. The clan just happens to have it.
Of course they do. We need to have a magical MacGuffin.
I don't even know where I am. Well,
Alright, so now we've started our entire thing the same way as Avatar The Last Airbender.
more or less. We
Aside
started
from
with
time travel.
We started. I want to say we started the game quite roughly. The story didn't really go
Tell
anywhere.
us shit.
It's just, oh shit, it's happening. Let's go. Okay.
The Lahaim Empire is here and,
Oh, nice Saturn.
well, they killed your mom.
I'm not on Vindaria anymore. How do you know?
Probably Latium Empire or something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can do this. This is
Seriously,
useful.
Latium sounds really stupid.
I love this technique.
Just grab the ledge.
Yes.
Can you grab the ledge indefinitely?
Yes. More games should have
Oh.
that.
More games should definitely have that.
Oh, a Metroid door, my favorite.
Hello, weird chest.
Here we find a healing item, a very shitty one.
Oh, lovely.
Well,
Oh dear.
At least in my level, it's very shitty. But now we actually get to play the game. I'm walking slowly on purpose. I could go faster.
Lake Desolation.
Oh, that's an enemy. There was an
Well,
enemy.
Yorn is clearly naming the places around here. But judging by the edgy ass name.
I should probably check what kind of relics I have. Since we are playing on NG+, you can see that my character is adequately prepared for the challenges ahead.
All up until that fucking end game.
I'm powerful enough to survive hits. My balls are very powerful too, and I have a familiar. That's the dragon thing. You can have different kinds of familiars, but I find that the dragon is the most useful so far. Others are kind of weird and shit.
What does it do?
They just help you fight. Some of them have special abilities, like I know one of them tries to heal you, but it's terrible. Okay, so as I can see, I start out with a few relics, which if you start from like the very first playthrough, you don't have these, of course, but you can find them very quickly. Like this Talaria attachment, you find it in late game. It allows you to dash, very useful. Soul Scanner, it just shows the names of enemies you attack. If you find it early in the game. And the jewelry box will actually be able to see where it is, because for some reason you can get multiples of these. It just lets you quickly select different sets of balls and other stuff.
Does its effect stack? So instead of 3 sets, you can now do 6 if you have 2 of them?
No, it doesn't stack.
Fuck.
I don't know why they let you have like multiple boxes. It's just Weird.
It sounds more like a bug than anything else.
Probably. But it does let you quickly select different equipment sets, which is very useful considering that when you start the game you don't have this ability and you have to switch everything manually. And the equipment sets include the orbs, the necklaces, and the rings. So it's good. I have 3 sets already, pre-selected.
Red, black, and wind?
Yeah, it's basically Empire, Blue, and Plasma. We'll get to see each of them later on. Anyway, we are somewhere, and it's kinda desolate. The music is nice, and we got some shit to kill.
Whoa! I can't tell if this is more Metal Slug or Mega Man.
I'd say neither.
Blow up. What the fuck did you just get?
Some berry pick-me-ups.
Also, fair warning, your screen share is really laggy. For some reason I can't figure out.
I don't know. I hope
well,
it
I just blew Steam, so...
I hope it ain't.
That helps.
What are you trying to do?
Damn.
Wait, what is that up there? Oh, I need this.
So there's a berry pick-me-up. How many do we have now?
Probably 9. So right now, as you can see, not much is going on. You would have a bit of a harder time killing them on your first playthrough, of course, but, you know, it's not that much more difficult. We're not really sure what to do, we're just exploring places, because there practically is nothing else to do, you're just looking around.
Yeah, we're just exploring places and filling in a map.
Shit. You're not normally supposed to have this dash ability, but it does help speed up the playthrough quite a bit. Oy vey.
Oh yeah. Especially if this is going to be like your 5th or 6th time through. Hello.
That's one of the pieces of the Timespinner. It must have been dragged through the portal with me. If this is here, maybe the rest is too, and I still have a chance to go back to stop this from happening. This is where the time traveling mechanic finally comes into play, for the most part, unfortunately.
So this is the spinning wheel, so you can start and stop time.
Yep, it allows you to avoid damage and use enemies as platforms.
Of course it does. That's actually pretty ingenious, if a bit generic.
Yeah, unfortunately it's the only application of this. Oh yeah, we also picked up Mother's Memory. Because, sure.
Sure, why not?
Somehow Mother's Memory was dragged through the time portal as well. Every time you collect these, you can read these. If you feel like it. I would recommend seeking these out because this is literally the only way you're gonna get any kind of backstory about this game. Not that it's...
They don't I take it they don't have they don't have like cutscenes and shit.
Well, they have some cutscenes, but it's not particularly useful. So yeah, this is your lore. You collect lore along the way.
I mean, that's nice. Gives you a bit of an insight into the world if you want to do 100% completion.
The Kalons are the sacred guardians of the Timespinner. We don't know how we got it, but we just do. It is ancient, and its powers are dangerous. Well, yes, because it allows you to time travel to any particular time.
Sounds about right, really.
Every generation we train a time messenger. It's their job to use the Timespinner to go back and warn the clan if there is ever a threat, which is what we were supposed to do. Only as a last resort,
fucked
though.
up.
What are the consequences? When the messenger uses the Timespinner, they are erased from history. They never existed until they rejoin the clan. This way there is no paradox. That's why that's a line about being friends again with Morella comes into importance. Because now we don't exist with that particular
We
timeline.
have
So
been removed
so
from the time.
we're not friends with the kind of okay cake maker. You did a good, Celine.
And from memory, Celine or Selin or whatever isn't us.
No, that is
Who
your
is
character's mother.
Oh. Intriguing.
Every time you use your time manipulation power, you lose a bit of your sand, because of course we use sand. What else would we use?
Anything else would just be bizarre.
So, I'll just say that this game takes place in a Prince of Persia universe. It would make sense. They both use sands of time.
Oh. Of course, it's probably more just a reference to an hourglass, which keeps time, probably more than anything else.
Most likely, yes. I don't think they have any relation whatsoever, but I think it's just funnier that way.
It would be funnier, yeah.
There is actually a reason why the robots are shaped like birds. In case you're wondering.
I was gonna say, I just assumed they were generic enemies.
No, they have a reason to be this way. It's just... it's unusual, to say the least.
I love that one just booted him off. Oh dear.
Thank you, bitch. If you don't have the dash ability right away, it can be done. You can get up to that chest, but it's a lot more difficult to do it. It requires more precise jumping. Oh, this is boss. How long is this gonna take?
I was gonna say one hit.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a boss.
That was a shit fucking boss.
Oh, a spaceship.
Ooh, a spaceship.
L'chaim ships. But what if I haven't gone through time, but I must be on L'chaim, or whatever you pronounce it. I may not be able to stop them from killing my family, but I will make them pay for it.
Ah, revenge. The oldest motive in the book.
Her motives change about as quickly as the morning breakfast in our hotel.
Hwaldar de Grey Metropolis.
Oh, we can check the name actually. Oh, never mind. We can't. I thought we could, but I forgot.
You can check it. Nope. No, we can't.
Well, I could have sworn we could actually. That's weird. Anyway, we're in the whatever metropolis. I forgot the name.
Van de Grey, something like that.
I want to say
Some
Vendegroff,
weird
but
nobility.
I want to say Vendegroff, but that's the wrong game.
Yeah, that's
Arcanum.
You'd seen strange things in the sky. Ships from the stars.
They're called L'chaim and bring great gifts for trade in exchange for our world's resources. The city folk say they seem friendly, but they have soldiers too. Many soldiers. Yeah, they're the peacekeepers, you know? They're here to keep the peace. The peace and quiet. Why are they here? Mother asks. She is an elder now. I am training to be a time messenger as I dreamed, though none have been needed in generations. I don't know, but I overheard some in a tavern. They seemed very interested in the ancients, whatever they are supposed to be, since they're practically never mentioned. Could they know about the Timespinner? How could they, I ask. Regardless, we should move on soon. There is a commotion in the village, voices shouting. A woman I've never seen runs into the circle of elders. She is sweating, panting. Forgive me, elders. My name is what kind of name is that? Damn. I am a time messenger from this clan. We must leave now. L'chaim are looking for the Timespinner. In my timeline they found us, forced us to tell them its location. Well, shit. We will close the circle with you as we travel. We begin to prepare. Suddenly, my training seems more than ritual. Suddenly, it's real.
Dun dun dun!
Oh yeah. Do you like Castlevania? You can break lamps to get money.
Not gonna lie, I've never actually played a Castlevania game in my life.
Phew, what?
Yeah.
Well,
Keep in mind,
I've played one game.
I think I can't remember if I mentioned this to you or to Drew or to someone else I was doing a collaboration with, but my mother fucking hated vampires. Wouldn't let us consume any form of vampire media. Hell, when she found out that one of my favorite games, Oblivion, one of my favorite games at the time, Oblivion, had vampires in it, she basically ripped the disc out and broke it.
Why does she hate vampires?
I don't know.
Oh, hello.
She claimed to have been part of a group that basically thought they were real vampires, and that's why she hates them. But no way that was true. My mom basically didn't really have all that much of a life, if we're going to be honest. She got out of her parents' place and went immediately into, like, office temp work, so... Either those temp agencies were fucking strange,